Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. This is our next problem number 15. Okay, fluid mechanics, problem number 15. As usual, we first come towards the statement. A very powerful vacuum cleaner has a hose 2.86 centimeter in diameter. Yes, students, vacuum cleaner operates on the principle of vacuum pump. Okay, moreover, 2.86 centimeter diameter has to be converted in radius, half of it, that is 1.43 centimeter. Okay, and then again 1.43 centimeter will have to be converted in meter, that is 0.0143 meter. Okay, with the end of the hose placed perpendicularly on the flat face of a brick, what is the weight of the heaviest brick that the cleaner can lift? Okay, here actually we are required to find out the weight, but actually that weight has to be determined in terms of force. Okay, and force will be in Newton. Part B of this problem says, what if an octopus I do not know very much about it. However, I remember very much that during World Cup matches, some luck related activities were carried out due to this creation of nature. Okay, anyhow, we are not very much concerned with octopus. An octopus uses one sucker of diameter 2.86 centimeter, the same quantity which has been given in part A. Okay, 2.86 centimeter on each of the two shells of a clam in an attempt to pull the shells apart. Find the greatest force. Here again we have to find out force. Okay, in part A we have to find out the force in Newton, and in part B we again have to find out the force in Newton. Okay, find the greatest force the octopus can exert on a clam shell or clam shell, whatever may be the exact pronunciation, clam shell in salt water 32.3 meter deep. Okay, here dear students, one thing is that this quantity, that is 32.3 meter deep depth has to be assumed as height h. Okay, but what is depth? Depth is height in the negative direction. Okay, height is above x-axis, depth is below x-axis. Okay, so 32.3 meter will be treated as h height. Moreover, the word salt is used with the term water, salt water. So here question rises that density of water, which type of water will be assumed? So we first come towards this point. Okay, dear students, This is the table of densities. Okay, densities of some common substances. Here one will be water and one will be sea water. Yes. On left column, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. On left column at row number 5 and 6, density of water and density of sea water is given, which are nearly equal. Okay, density of water is 1000 kilogram per meter cube, while density of sea water is 1030 kilogram per meter cube. Okay, clear? What I want to express, I want to express that the word salt has been used with the word water, so we will not take or consider density of water, rather we will consider density of sea water, which is not 1000 kilogram per meter cube, rather 1030 kilogram per meter cube. Okay, now we come toward solution. Solution begins in the same pattern as previous problems. We know that the pressure P in a fluid is the force per unit area exerted by the fluid on a surface. Pressure P is defined as force over area. Okay, three parallel lines, meaning is defined as, here in place of three parallel lines we can also use simply sign of equality. It does not make very much difference. Okay, these two things are quite equivalent. Okay, because in the later part of this problem, here in place of these three lines we have used sign of equality. Okay, so these three horizontally parallel lines and the sign of equality are equivalent, which can be examined from this table. Okay, this table. If we want to go into detail of these two signs, this is the sign of equality and this is the sign of is defined as. Okay, so this thing has become once again clear. Pressure is defined as force per unit area using A equal to pi r square, where pi equal to 3.14, that is pi equal to 22 by 7. Its decimal representation is non-terminating, non-repeating, but we have taken only up to 2 decimal places. Okay, R is given in the statement, which was given in terms of diameter. Okay, 2.86 centimeter diameter, and from diameter we have obtained radius by dividing diameter by 2. Okay, so this has become equal to 0.0143 meter. Okay, in the next step we have converted centimeter into meter. Moreover, pressure is, atmospheric pressure is a standard quantity. We have taken this value from that table. Okay, pressure equal to 1.013 into 10 raised to the power 5 Pascal. Okay, now we move on towards this table in order to make this point clear. Okay, this is the table of conversion factors between different units of pressure. 1 atm equal to 1.013 into 10 raised to the power 5 Newton per meter square equal to 1.013 into 10 to the power 5 Pascal equal to 101.3 kilopascal. Okay. From here we have assumed this value. Okay, it should be now quite clear. We do not need to go in further detail. Moreover, this table is also conversion factor regarding pressure measurements. Okay, this is just for our convenience. We do not need to go in very much detail. Okay, now once again we come back. Okay, using area equal to pi r square. Okay, dear students, actually this is the area of a circle. If we here use a equal to 4 pi r square, then it will be treated as surface area of a sphere. Here we are not concerned with surface area of a sphere, we are concerned with the area of a circle only. Okay, so up to this we have discussed previously, and now moreover 1 Pascal is equal to 1 Newton over meter square. Alternatively is equal to 1 kilogram per meter second square. Alternatively is equal to joule per meter cube. Using all these values in equation number 1, we get this equal to this. This implies that force is equal to this over this, and hence force becomes equal to 65.04458818 Newton. We can simply write it as 65 Newton. If we round it as 65 Newton, it is quite okay. And if we write it in this detailed form, even then it is quite okay. Okay, actually dear students, I make calculations on the calculator of computer, and from there I copy paste the entire result into my notes. That is why so lengthy result. It does not make any difference whether we reduce it to 1 decimal place, 2 decimal places, or even to this extent. Now, dear students, here Pascal into here, this meter square will be multiplied with Pascal, and from here we can see that when meter square is multiplied with Pascal, then it becomes equal to Newton. Okay, that is why force has become equal to Newton, because this meter square in the denominator will be multiplied with Pascal, and Pascal into meter square is equal to Newton. Okay, so part A is clear. Now we come towards part B. We know that the pressure in a fluid at rest varies with depth h. Okay, depth h or height h. Depth and height are obviously reciprocal of each other. No difference. One in the positive y axis, and second in the negative y axis. Okay, we know that the pressure in a fluid at rest varies with depth h in the fluid according to the expression P equal to P naught plus rho g h, where rho is the density, g is acceleration due to gravity, and h is the height or depth. Okay, where P naught is the pressure at height h equal to 0, and rho is the density of the fluid assumed uniform. Okay, because density is obviously constant and uniform. Hence equation number 1 takes the form as, in place of P we have used P naught plus rho g h equal to F over A, and we have renamed equation number 1 as equation number 2. We know that acceleration due to gravity g has constant value 9.8 meter per second square. Area of a circle equal to pi r square. Surface area of a sphere is equal to 4 pi r square. Okay, here we are not concerned with second result. Dear students, actually formula for calculating area differs according to various geometrical shapes. That is why I have mentioned pi r square and 4 pi r square in order to distinguish that area of a circle and area of a sphere are so different that 4 is multiplied with one of these two quantities. Okay, we also know from table of densities that density of sea water is 1030 kilogram per meter cube. Okay, dear students, density of water is 1000 kilogram per meter cube, but density of sea water is slightly higher than simple water or pure water. Okay, obviously due to salt, water becomes more dense, and hence its density increases from 1000 to 1030. Okay, quite enough, we do not need to discuss it more. Okay, moreover, using P naught equal to standard atmospheric pressure as given in the table, we do not go to that table once again. We have already visited this table. Okay, and h equal to so meter in equation. Now we will put all these values in equation number 2, which was previously equation number 1, but we have modified equation number 1 in equation number 2. Putting all these values, we will get force equal to so many Newton. Okay, we can round it as 274 Newton. Okay, answer will be acceptable. Even if we write it in so lengthy form, even then this answer is acceptable. Okay, actually students, here kilogram per meter second square, here meter will be cancelled out with 1 meter, and kilogram over meter square second square will be left, and it will be converted into Newton per meter square. First term Pascal is also in Newton per meter square, so both these quantities will be added. These two quantities will be added, and Newton per meter square will be kept out as a common factor. Moreover, in the next time, in the next stage, in the next step, meter square will be cancelled from both sides. We can say that by multiplying both sides with meter square, these meter squares will be cancelled out and force will become in terms of Newton. Okay, so our result, first force was 65 Newton, about 65 Newton, and second force has become approximately equal to 274 Newton. Okay, nothing else. Our problem is solved. Remaining are only tables which we have discussed previously. Okay, 2 table, 3rd table, 4th table only. Now we come towards the reference from where this problem has been selected. So reference book is Physics for Scientists and Engineers with Modern Physics. Authors are Raymond A. Survey, John W. Jude Jr. Publisher is Cengage, and its 9th edition 2014 has been adopted. Here chapter number 14 under title Fluid Mechanics is the relevant chapter, and its exercise number 6 is our concerned exercise, that is exercise number 14.6, and this is the end of our problem. Okay.